what is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this terrific Tuesday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are going to be jumping right on in, and we are going to be playing some Killer today. Excuse me. Butter, can you stop being such a nuisance for like 5 seconds? Is that too much to ask for? Actually, right now you're fine. You're not on any important wires. Those wires stay pretty static. The moment you touch my mouse, though, I'm going to be throwing you back on that bed. All right. So today is the day of the mid-chapter update, now that I think about it. Not really many, like, huge updates in the grand scheme of things. Just some minor ones here and there, at least based on my opinion. But beside that, you know, just gonna be chilling, playing some DBD. It's gonna be a bit of a short stream, only probably like 2 hours or so. So we'll probably be playing Killer for the most part. Maybe do a bit Survivor if we get enough people for some Survive with Friends. And yeah, that's kind of the plan today. Speaking of mid-chapter update, one thing that was announced today is the new Dead by Daylight Cup, or Community Cup rather, which is basically going to be a monthly tournament hosted by Behavior. Though, it seems like maybe hosted by Behavior is too generous. It seems like it might be something that Behavior is outsourcing to another platform's tournament hosts. To how much involvement Behavior has, yet to be determined. I'm hopeful that if the Community Cup goes well, however, that this might mean the, you know, comp community high. What are you doing over there? Are you knocked out? That the comp community might be recognized by Behavior as a whole. Hi, come here. I always hate when he, like, goes off somewhere behind, like, the computer where I can't fully see him. Because then I'm worried that he's getting into something or up to no good. Yeah, I'm talking about you little gremlin. Little 26-toed gremlin. 26. A whole extra 6 toes. That's a lot. That's a lot of toes for such a small-brained cat. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You got that small brain between those ears. He's not the brightest cat in the world. He has a genetic disease called being an orange cat. Or as the vets call him, apricot. Yo, what's up, Karma? How you doing today, my friend? I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach girls how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. I'm doing well. How about you? How have you been today? I better boy. Okay. Now you need to chill and relax. I'm going to be killing. Can't be having the kitty distractions. I think they probably spawned closer towards Shack, but might be back here in this corner. Crews have not gone off there. Scratch marks? I didn't hear breathing. I hear Butter doing something, and I'm not happy about it. I don't know what he's doing, I'm just not happy about it one way or another. But first clean hit, not bad. So she seems to be holding this corner pretty well. Oh, actually, it looks like she left Shack. Did she? I can't hear her is the problem. So maybe Iron will? Yeah, I can barely hear her. What is up with that? Butter, can you chill the hell out, bud? Thank you. A little bit of a mind game there to get the down. It's been a bit of a hot minute though, so I'm a bit concerned that these survivors are gonna be popping gen soon. Let's take a look at this gen over here. No progress there, probably over by main. We have a gen over here. Hit that, move along. No progress there. That's shocking. Okay, so someone over there. They might be heading towards the unhook. No, they stopped short. So I imagine this person that we saw over there probably will be. So let's head back here. It's been about 30 seconds, so worth our time going back. Pressure the unhook. Well, she's about to move to the second stage if you're not careful there, Cheryl, my girl. I was hoping to get the 1-for-1 and the second stage, but no dice. That was a really weird shot. I could have sworn I was on top of her, but apparently it was a little bit off. All right, let's hook you. Everyone's a bit busy now. 2 people injured on top of which. Here's someone to my left. That is a freebie for me, and I am fine with that. Alright, let's get the down. Bring her back to the Scourge Hook. She does have Boil Over, keep that in mind. Not that I think it'll be all too relevant on this map. Pros go off there, so they probably went towards Cowshed. Sure enough. There's Cheryl. Let's reload. Trying to keep line of sight here. Can't really do much with this if she drops pallet. Unfortunate. You know what? Let's drop Chase here. Go back and pressure the unhook. Jane did get healed, so imagine she might be going for the unhook as we speak. They had plenty of time. Bit short there. Claudia is here though. Let's get the down. Cheryl gets healed. Still no unhook here, and looks like they are going to suicide unhook. I mean, the biggest thing is here, like, I'm gonna pressure when you guys move to 30 seconds into progression. So you guys need to be a little bit more aggressive on the unhooks, I feel. Because they're allowing me to put them into difficult situations pretty consistently. I was expecting to find your unhooker, but did not find them. So let's get you up on hook. That was a Scourge Hook, but no gens regressed, meaning that these survivors have not been working on generators, or at least all the gens they were working on are all but dead now. Noise notification over here. Shocked that the unhooker did not try and protect Jill at all. Oh, you're straight up AFK. Alright, well. Might as well get some extra points. I'm not sure at what point Jane went AFK, but they gone now. Yo, what's up, Liquid? I've been alright. I've been alright. How about you? What have you been up to as of late? No one over by this gen. Sounds like they were over here. Correction, they are over here. Can't believe I quite literally just shot over her head. A little bit late on that one. Yeah, I need to play around with shots like that a little bit more, get used to some cheeky shots. Good, just vibing, waiting till next month. What's next month, out of curiosity? Yeah, we definitely get the hit here. Up we go, Cheryl, me girl. And all that is left is the Claudette. I'm not exactly all too worried. God of War Ragnarok comes out, I'm gonna be hanging with a friend. That's very exciting. Gonna be hanging with a friend playing Ragnarok, or just playing with a friend, just hanging out with a friend in general? What the hell? So that means, ooh, good dodge. Was that maybe she might vault that? No, no, Cheryl me girl. So that's off the record. Let's get the second hit. Alright. Well, Claudia girl, up to you. Do you want to come for the unhook, or do you want to try and go for the hatch? Wow, Claudia actually was cranking out this gen here. That's what she was doing. Well, might as well kick it for good measure. Had to make sure Claudette's hard work goes to waste after all. Alright, there's the suicide. Kind of to be expected here. So let's start over by Shack and then start making our way around, checking for the hatch. Not here. Alright, let's move on. This gen also. I think this was the one Cheryl was on, though. Also, did one of them bring a murky reagent? I feel like this haze is not normal. But GG, well played to these survivors. All right. Jill did not do all too well. To be fair, I actually don't know what Jill was doing to only get 3,000 points there, because we hooked her, but that's kind of in the latter half of the game, so I guess maybe she wasn't on gens all too much is my only thought process. Yeah, that could be my only thought there. Well, let's get a challenge, shall we? Archives error. An error has occurred. You'll be turned to the main menu. Alright then. Can I get a challenge now, maybe? Survivor challenges, killer challenges. No oh, because I can select challenges for both now. I completely forgot that they added that. So I can like have the sabotage or hide ones in addition. And so that's a survivor glyph. Do you have any killer ones still that I can do? Survivor glyph challenge, killer. While they're exposed, I guess we could do the purple glyphs. Let's do that one. Alright, we finished the slingers. Let's do Mr. Fred Boy. I haven't played Freddy in a hot minute. Build looks good. and we'll move on to the next match. Maybe I should continue what I was doing with the no gen regression builds, like we see here with Wesker, for example, the bamboozled brutal save. For Freddy, I think it's very similar to the Onryo to Onryo and Dredge, though I think there might be an argument for, I guess, Deadman Switch I would consider slowdown. So I guess, yeah, it would probably be the same build here, just the teleporters get, have the ability for Devour Hope, make your choice, Scourge Hook, Floods of Rage. So I guess we run that on Fredboy for the non-gen regression build. So what was it? Brutal, Devour, Scourge Hook, and Make Your Choice. So then there is Make Your Choice and Scourge Hook, Floods of Rage. I mean, realistically speaking, it is a very good set of perks for a killer that's able to teleport. The biggest thing is making sure that we hook nearby a generator in order to truly get value out of the build. If we hook by a generator that's already been completed, then Freddy becomes a lot more meh with this build. I will say things like Deadman Switch would be very, very useful, just for the fact that he's able to teleport to a gen and then force them off it, fake the teleport even. I still hope and I wish that they do take another look at Freddy, because unfortunately with his add-on nerf, he really just kind of got nerfed into the ground. And Corapan, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach goes to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. That game with still GG's as Claude. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, there was some interesting decisions made by all the survivors that did make it for a kind of rough game. Not going for unhooks early enough and for some interesting, like, one-for-one trades. But overall, you guys did pretty well, all things considered. So, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them, and that is okay. There's always another game. But either ways, I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. And hopefully the rest of your games throughout the night do go better. Whatever better is for you. That's one of the things about DBD, like everyone has their own version of like what their ideal game looks like. Some people just like escaping. Some people it's like, oh, I want to like head on the killer 5 times. Something fun like that. So, whatever fun is to you in this game, hopefully you have plenty of it. When playing killer for me, for the most part is, getting the 4K of whatever build I'm running, whether that be a meme build or otherwise. Lost a pip, though I escaped and I'm in the grind for Eerie. Ah, fair enough. Well, I hear you there. Hopefully you do make it to Eerie 1. Maybe I can help you with your Twitch designs, like logo, emotes, overlays, panels, just like that. Yeah, if you want to if you want to DM me your portfolio on Discord, that's perfectly fine, Karma. I can't promise that I'm looking for a rebrand right now, but I'm more than welcome to look at the portfolio, and if I see something I really like, maybe I'll reach out. Yeah, I hear you about your pip. Well, hopefully your next match you double pip and make up that loss. So if you look right in my description, or right below the video rather, you should see a button for Discord. If you want to click on that, you can join my personal Discord and find me over there as the admin and owner of the Discord itself. I'll say Discord's been pretty quiet as of recent, but then again, I've been like away from streaming for about 3 weeks right now, so kind of reasonable. That's all good. Good luck next games. Good luck to next games to you as well. Like I said, I hope you have a fantastic night and wish you best luck on your journey to Eerie 1 for those sweet, sweet blood point rewards in 2 days. I just realized that. Also, kind of thankful we got Freddy on Mother's Dwelling because this map is miserable if you do not have a form of map pressure. But finding a survivor really early like this is huge. That there is the Dwight boy. I shouldn't even mean to put that down there. But we're just gonna loop this for a bit. He's gonna drop, I think, soon. You got Brutal. This map's a little bit miserable, to be honest, so I think I'm going to drop Chase here. Take a look at what gens they might be on. None over here. We have no gen regression, no slowdown here. So I'm gonna keep in mind. So kicking gens ain't gonna be worth it. There's Meg. Let's get her first hit, first sleep. And a very quick downs, that's lovely. Is there a hook back by the generator? Yes, there is, and it's a Scourge Hook Floods of Rage as well, so that's perfect. This way we can teleport immediately back to it. So Dwight was over here. Let's just fake the teleport for now. We want to keep our teleport for the unhook. I think we can swing for this. A second gen completed, that's rough. All right, let's see what we can do there. Well, this is awkward, not who I wanted to find. Oh my God, that little bit of wood just tripped me up so much. She has a pretty decent window here. But we get the down from the make your choice, so that's perfect. Thank you, I appreciate it, Karma. Hope you have an amazing, amazing night. Well, we definitely hear the injured Meg up there. All right, let's go for Meg here. She doesn't realize we have Floods of Rage. So we'll get the down. We did not get our Devour stack, though. So only downside there, but honestly, can't complain with the free down, basically. Let's fake the teleport again. There is someone over here after all. It is the Dweet. Let's get the hit on you. This does mean that there's no one healthy for the unhook. We're gonna transfer over to Nia now though, as she does have a medkit. I'd like to down her. I don't think she makes it to the tile. Yep, that's fine. What we're gonna want to do is just see out the Floods of Rage. Where they are. They're underneath the hook. Keep in mind, looks like the gen nearby may have been completed. But that's okay. We do have that main gen as well to work with. If Meg goes for it, we can absolutely make use of our make your choice. We'll use Brutal here, get some distance. Am I crazy? Did I go to the wrong? I went to the wrong freaking one. That's so unfortunate. Alright, let's break here. We need to be careful though, because now we're in a position where gens are going to be very risky. Or losing them are, at least. Devour Hope is going to be known, so they might end up off of gens. Though then again, no Devour value here. Right, he's not asleep. This is the part about Freddy that's so rough, honestly. I'm gonna fall off him. Alright, let's get you up onto the Scourge Hook over here. Yeah, I have a daily challenge decided to do no regression Freddy, and we're kind of lucky that we're on Mother's Dwelling with him, but at the same time this map is so miserable. Alright, Make Your Choice is up. Let's vault for distance. Ooh, that's rough. That's a Lithe if I've ever seen one. And they are currently there. So I think Nia there, going back into the smokestack, is actually our Make Your Choice target. So let's go over here. She was not, so it must have been Meg then. Good job on the body block, though. All right, Make Your Choice is going to be up soon, so we'll put her on the Floods of Rage hook. Unfortunately, the gen is gone, so we're not able to get to them as quickly as I would like. They're over here. Let's go for Dwight as he's still injured. Force the Meg to go for the unhook with Make Your Choice still up. So that is Meg now, marked with Make Your Choice. And we see her going into main. Now, she didn't go through that, past that window, so she's on the other side. Let's cross through. Where do you think she went? No one there. Everyone's technically injured at this point. Yui's healed now. Might as well break this pallet, get out of the way. And I guess we pressure the unhook now. Alright, let's go for Meg. There's the trap there. No window there. She doesn't have much going for her. Let's get her down and get her out. Doesn't matter what hook at this point, since Floods of Rage won't proc anymore. Make a Choice won't proc anymore. Alright, we see the Nia, who's not going to Shack for whatever reason. I guess Shack Pallet is gone, isn't it? I think Dwight may have thrown it. Alright, she's going into this tile. You realize there's no pallet there. Let's get the down. Get her on hook. Dwight's still injured too, which is actually huge. So we have an injured Dwight and then the healthy Yui. We should probably check the gen on the far off corner. This one here very much is not active. Adrenaline on the Dwight TSA. I wonder if it'd be enough for Freddy to have the ability to teleport to completed gens. Like, it would make it to where his secondary ability is also viable during endgame as well. Scratch marks. And a Yui. So we'll get the 3K out of this. More likely than not. Given on what map we're on, honestly, I'll take that result with Freddy. What? I guess maybe she was hoping that Dwight was opening the door for her. But Dwight Dunn did leave, so goodbye, friend. And honestly, 3K 11 hook, I will take it. However, we did not get our purple glyph, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get there fast enough to claim it before she dies. Which is unfortunate. Oh my god, it's right there! I literally heard it as passing by. That's so unfortunate. But GG, well played to these survivors. Let's see. Yeah, Dwight with the adrenaline and hope too, so he was a speedy boy. Excuse me. Boone circle healing. I don't think we actually heard that get utilized at all. To prove thyself, so definitely get in pretty quick on gens when together, which we saw a few times. Not too often, but enough. But fun match. Fun times with Red Boy. Like I said, I'm glad that I was using him on Mother's Dwelling and not someone else. And then we need to kill one survivor with Death Slinger, which I knew that when we were playing Slinger Boy. Let's very similarly set up a no regression build on him. I also need to finish that out for Hardest too. So like the obvious, like I think Brutal Strength pretty much goes on everyone. I don't think there's a situation where I don't use Brutal on a killer, on a non-regression build. Brutal's just such a good perk. So let's see here. If we're going to do Slinger, I think Brutal makes the 100% sense. Save the best for last is not bad with Slinger, so I could definitely see that working to our advantage. What else on Slinger Boy, though? Coup de grace is actually a bit cheeky. I'm not using add-ons right now, so that would allow us to go for some really aggressive plays around some safer loops. Where I need something like prison chains to get the hit. So coup de grace, as much as I don't really care for the perk, actually could be kind of interesting. Dissolution also could be pretty interesting too, just for the fact that Deathslinger does put you into a lot of situations where you have to vault. But I feel like a lot of survivors would rather just go down, though they might not always think about that. Forced Penance is interesting, though that raises the question of like how many survivors are actually going to go for body blocks. Let's see. I'm All Ears, not so much. Iron Maiden, not so much. We could decrease his tear radius with Monitoring Abuse. Put him back to his OG tear radius of 24. Still have my own opinion that they should reduce it to 24 and give him a lullaby. Don't know why they haven't. Rancor. Save the best for last, I think, is a must. I think it makes too much sense. Yeah, I'm not... There might be some cheeky things that I could do with, like, Unrelenting. I'll go with this for now. Like, I guess on killers where certain perks aren't really, like, amazing on them, we could always just, like, throw in Lethal Pursuer. Though I do find it's a lot of times kind of a waste of a perk slot. Let's go Coup de Grace. Let's go Lethal. And let's go Save the Best for last. I think I could be convinced to, instead of Lethal, go with Monitor Abuse. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. I just don't really care for lethal, in all honesty. The main reason being is just I do not get much value out of it because I understand spawn logic pretty well. I just realized I do need to kill them with my own hands, so let's bring in Mori. All right. I wish that they made the blood web similar to that of the challenges, to where you only had to like click the node rather than having to hold and charge or hold it down. That'd been a nice change. I don't know why, or I'm rather surprised that they didn't do that. That should be good. See a medkit, see a flashlight, and we should be good to go. So I'll have to keep in mind with coup de grace when we want to use that, as I do tend to lunge a lot with Slinger, so we'll have to be a bit more mindful on how we manage our coup stacks. But for the most part, we're really going to be utilizing Save the Best for Last, and then, what was the other one that I ran? Monitor and Abuse. That, by default, is fine. It does mean that we're able to get a little bit closer to... a little bit closer to the survivors before they realize that we're on top of them. So that will be easy enough. The Blood Lodge. Actually, not a bad map for Slinger. A lot of the tiles are pretty short. At least in the middle they are. Spawn logic should dictate them being over by Crane. Do you want to scout out the right side just in case? Yep, there they are. We can get some cheeky shots here through the bottom. Good dodge. Honestly, I'm fine if she drops pallet here. Let's break it. All right, and then break pallet. I do need to check gens real quick. All right, let's get a hit on you so we can get our stacks of save going. Whoa, I was not expecting you to take that route. I'll be honest with you. Alright, we see a survivor there hanging out for the flashlight save. We'll let them set up. Give them a false sense of security. Alright, going to pick him up. Like hell. Alright, we do have our Q stack now. I didn't expect that they would think that I would go for the pickup facing them, so I thought we were pretty safe. I think that there is Dwight. I'd like to find the Fang Min, though potentially in this corner where Dwight's going. Another stack of save. And we'll get this hit without using two. Don't hear the pitter patter of Fang feet, so I think we're in the clear. Let's head back towards the unhook. See if they are doing a bit of a healing party. Imagine they might be trying to finish off this gen, actually. Yep, that's fine. Good body block by Rebecca. Dead hard by Fang. I was hoping that maybe. Yeah, I got caught up on geometry just a little bit there. Now let's reload against Rebecca. A little bit of an late shot there. Rebecca just making sure Fang gets to a tile. I think we might be able to get that hit, even if she ducks. Good job by Fang. I am shocked that did not hit there. Alright, we're just gonna get coup de grace there. Unfortunately, that chase took way longer than it should have. I hear Dwight behind me, but to my knowledge, he didn't have a flashlight unless he picked one up. He's nearby. I know that much. Question is where he went. Scratch marks there. Good flick out. Thing am I right? I don't think she had the angle in time. Alright, let's break on her so we don't waste her save the best for last stacks. I was so hopeful that would clip the Fangman there. Keep in mind, she has dead hearts. We need to be a bit careful here. But I think we are clear. A bit of adrenaline action there. Thankfully, Save the Best for Last saved us. I will say that I do want to Mori her. So I'll end up Moriing Fang Min. Alright, we might actually have to leave Fangman and try and go for Mori on someone else, because I'm fairly certain that they might be going to a 99 gen. No, they're not. That exit gate actually is fresh. That's insane to think about. go for Dwight then. You didn't expect the Q stack. I knew I should have been more patient, and I wasn't. That's on me. Sorry, friend, but you are moreable. But before we do. Ooh, so close. Sorry, friend, but you will be dying. I did hear Fang Min drop down next to me, funny enough. She may have been trying to set up for the flashlight save. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. Let's claim one. And we still have yet to get any of our purple glyphs, mind you. Gee, how many blood points did I get that match? As forget. Yeah, so that was fine. We lost down like 7,000 blood points. I was like, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Yeah, so coup de grace was nice, I will admit. I'm still not sure if it's the absolute like best option on Slinger. I will say that like Monitored Abuse and Scourge Hook, not Scourge Hook, Save Us for Last definitely worked out well. So these three make a lot of sense. I'm trying to think like what else I would run on Slinger though. Interesting question. I did hydrate. I took a sip of water, or my vitamin water rather. Don't worry, don't worry. All right, so let's take a look at Trapper. Same idea. So brutal strength makes sense. The cough just won't go away. It's not like I cough normally, just when I'm breathing or talking. Well, I guess you're always supposed to breathe, but you know. Trapper makes sense. So brutal strength always. Force Penance, no. Gearhead. It's a great skill check. Maybe. Devour doesn't feel great. I guess there's always the thought of Noed, right? We could always just shove Noed in as a fourth. Infectious. Whenever Survivor goes down into the dying state, yeah. Insidious, no. Iron Grasp, no. I mean, we could go like Agi, Iron, and try and like bring them to like Basement, for example, if we really wanted to, and go like Basement Trapper. Make your choice, Monitor. Yeah, there isn't like a lot of perks that truly synergize well with Trapper's powers, the problem. We technically could go like Padded Jaws, save the best for last Trapper. It's actually very cutesy. Kind of tempted to go for it. We have like 180, so it's a cute idea. What else? that's the problem. Like I said, we could go like Iron Grasp Agitation. Well, let's throw down a trapper like this and go from there. Also, were the event offerings always on the last page? For some reason, I feel like they were on the first page, but maybe I'm crazy. Should probably use the flans and whatnot. Yeah, I guess we could just go like Agi Iron Grasp to round it out. Trapper does, you know, benefit from determining what hooks I put survivors on. So, yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do Padded Jaws, save the best for last. I just need to, like, really make sure I remember about the Padded Jaws, because if I do, forget about that, and then end up, like, hitting someone, then going, okay, I'm gonna pick them up now, and go, wait, 1 second, where they go? I would love to use Trapper Sack, but I only have 12 of those. I guess I could use, like, Trapper Bag. How does Lengthened Jaws and Padded Jaws? Bear traps do not inflict damage on trapped survivors. Add-on negates the effects of Rusted Jaws and Serrated. But it doesn't say anything about Lengthened Jaws. So how does that work? Huh. When a survivor do not inflict damage on traps. As far as escape bear traps. That's the key word, escape. But it says that negates Rusted Jaws, inflict mangled. But that, you have to be injured. And then Serrated Jaws, inflict hemorrhage. Once again, you have to be injured. But Deep Wound is its own status effect. Its own status, as well as a health state. So maybe this works to where when they escape, they move into Deep Wound, meaning that they get injured. But otherwise, they will not. Let's try it. I've never attempted using both of those together. Why do I feel like you are Comp Athena? Maybe not. Hard to say. There's definitely Athena in like Comp DBD, but it's hard to say if that's them or not. Yeah, if Padded Jaws and the Lengthened Jaws work together, I think that's going to be really interesting. Also, 4 medkits. Not a fan of that. Like, I'd rather see 4 flashlights than I would want to see 4 medkits, honestly. Well, good news we have Iron Grasp and Agitation, as they brought a Petrified Oak. Also, I didn't use any blood points, did I? And I think I'm at 2 million. Whoops. Like, on one hand, I understand why behavior will never uncap blood points. On the other hand, it's just so annoying to have to always be conscious of, oh yeah, I guess I've maxed out. Eyrie of Crows. Not a great map for Trapper, I'll admit. There's no reason for them to be on the other side of this window, so let's vault right away. Set the trap. Pick up another trap. We're gonna want to put the trap here. We can force them into it. Let's head up over here, pick up another trap. Now, we'd like to put it on that window, but we're gonna do instead is put it right here on the corner. Window's a bit obvious. No one there. This one I'm not worried about as much tile-wise. I was hopeful that they would jump on and off. They did not, though. I think I commit to Claudette here. She's a non-obsession. Actually, you know what? Let's hit Kate real quick. Claude will start healing herself. Could have sworn I was good for that hit. Claude's there at Shack. Kate is going into Shack. You'll love to see it. I was hoping that she'd waste a little bit of her med kit before I pressure her off. She vaulted without looking behind her. Okay, we go for Kate now. Since she used a bit of her med kit, I want to get them to waste it. That's the best way how. Alright, we need to get you away real quick. Give them more stacks of save. Alright. That worked out pretty well, honestly. Yep, there's Claude Girl. Was there a second survivor or no? Either way, it looks like they got the unhook. That Save Those for Last will be huge because she just ran into a freaking wall. Perfect. Let's bring them further into my web with Agi Iron. There is someone over here as well. That's excellent. Alright, she did see that trap there, though I don't think it'll be much of an issue. Unless she has Dead Hard, I'm pretty sure she is dead. 8 stacks of save, looking great. Alright, let's get them moving into our web once again. Cut them off here. Don't see them coming through. Miss skill check on the heal. Hit. Alright, we're moving into tiles with our traps in place. I don't know why you would do that, because you are now in no... actually, you get that. But we're good. Yeah, I was actually shocked to see her going towards hill, but she actually made it to the pallet in time. We might want to reposition that one there. Let's set up another trap here. Another gen pop, though. That's rough. We do see what looks to be a device. Not exactly who I want to chase, to be completely honest. Especially as he's trying to drag me further in towards the completed gens. So we'll go back for the unhook and pressure the survivors on the heal. You see a Yunjin. Yeah, we're going for you. Maybe I should have hit Kate just for the sake of resetting the heal. Alright, you might as well pick here. And you might as well reset in case they aren't on comms. They will tend to hug this side. So let's put the trap right here. There's Kate, let's go for her. Oh, Kate, me girl. She is moving away from our web and from the gens, but moving back in now, that's actually pretty huge for us. Though completing that gen will put us in a bit of an awkward position. Save, though, doing a lot of work. Won't even let her get to Shack, it looks like. So, reason being is because I am currently running Save the Best for last, and so that way I can get the double hit for more stacks. Alright, so they disarmed the one over there. That's fine, that's right by the hook. To be expected. That is amazing, though. Let's pick you up. Put you on this hook. Let's also trap that tile there while we're over here. Let's go on long side right here. Right now, trying to just go through all of the killers and make perk builds without any gen regression or slowdown. It's been interesting. Yep, there's Dwight. I think we do need to pressure him finally. He'll vault. Alright, he didn't vault because I didn't swing. Makes sense. He'll drop, though. Alright, let's push him towards the hook, then. Stop them from healing, ideally. He's still there. Yeah, I thought so. Be quick and quiet back in. No. They finished the gen. I didn't see any blood, which confused me there. Good job. I think we get one more kill at most here. There's the Yunjin. Yeah, it could have been Dance with Me. That's actually a good call. Now let's push her around this way. She recognized there's a trap there. Save the Best for last will ensure that she can't get that completed. Slug her out. I feel like Yunjin would be close by. But maybe not. Good on them on not playing too aggressively. Alright, we'll pick you up. Call it a day. I hope you know I have both Iron Grasp and Agitation. I think not, Dwight, me boy. Valiant effort in your attempt to save your teammate. However, it did lead to your own death. As they say, altruism does truly kill. And no way of a deliverance play. I never actually did get to fully test whether or not lengthened jaws works with padded jaws or not. Maybe I should have let one of them escape just to see. I'm doubtful that it does, but it'd be very interesting if it did. But GG, well played to these survivors. Still forgot to get a purple glyph. That's a whoopsie. All right, well, on to the next one, shall we? No pattern works with Honing Stone. Try to on both mobile and core. Yeah, I think the biggest part of it is that when survivors escape, because traps do not inflict damage on trap survivors, when survivors escape bear traps, they're inflicted with deep wound. So when the trap victim is left iron instead of injured if they free themselves. Whereas the idea is with padded jaws, if they're in it, I'm able to hit the non-obsession, then hit them again to get additional stacks. Well, let's use our blood points real quick before I do forget. That's prestige. Surprised you aren't saving up to 2 million for the event on Thursday. I mean, I'm at 2 million currently. I just want to not be missing out on points. Though Thursday, I don't think I'm actually going to be playing DBD. I'm going to be playing a social deduction game on stream instead with Shelby and crew. So I'll be doing that. So maybe I'll play a bit offline during that day. But yeah, basically I just want to make sure I'm not wasting blood points. No, it is a different game. What was it called? It is called... Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. First Clash Trouble. Scrims. When is that? Like, today's not Scrims. Today was VOD day. So they should have been watching VODs. Are you talking about tomorrow or Thursday? I thought they just did VODs. I didn't realize they scrimmed as well. Yeah, I can do set them up for VOD day only. That if they do not have a killer, then I can kill. Are they wanting to practice Wraith RPD and Spirit game? Because if they want to practice Spirit against Spirit, then I would see if someone else can play Spirit, because Spirit is definitely not one of my better killers. If they want to do like RPD Wraith, I guess we can do that one. And see if they can need you as Survivor so I can find a Spirit. Gotcha. Do we not have 5 in that case, or... But I'm still down to scrim, yeah. 4 with me. Oh, okay, so we're missing a killer at the very least, or a survivor if they want to practice against Wraith. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that we can do that. So I'm only available until 9, right? Because I believe we are going to be killing some zombies. That's true. That's true. Yeah, the problem with me playing Spirit is just she is not my best skill. Like, I can play her confidently, but in a comp scenario, I'm definitely not as good as other Spirits out there. Wraith I can play pretty confidently, and I feel like my strategy on RPD West was pretty effective given the results from yesterday. The 16-14 in their favor on first, and then 3K 10 hook. Was it 3K 10 hook or 11 hook? I forgot. In pubs, I can hold my own with Spirit. It's competitive play that I struggle, but that makes sense, given the nature that is competitive play. Though I am excited about the community cups that Behavior is going to be hosting soon. Very curious to see how those goes. All right, sounds good, Shelby. All right, the Blood Lodge. Not a fantastic map for me, in my opinion. I'll probably buy it actually. Let's see. Let's put this here. I'm not sure if this will get any value, but it's worth a shot with this being right here as well. Normally survivors will not run through here unless, no better. Unless in chase. So I'm hopeful that maybe that will work. A bean. Do we see scratch marks there? No. We do see a David there. He does have a medkit too. Didn't pay attention to tools prior to the start of the match. Could have been David's gen, theoretically. Pick that up real quick. We see Jill and Ada. That's unfortunate. Oh. A bit awkward there. She'll go for the vault. I did not get a noise notification. Could have been quick and quiet. Break. We do have a couple tiles coming up that are already blocked off. Potentially. Okay, small cat. I need you to chill out. Can you not mess with my drink? The kitten in the room is deciding to be a nuisance. But that's nothing new. Alright, this will make it so they can't loop tight. We'll move off the tile. That's one stack of save. Unfortunately, the map being this big is going to be troublesome, I feel. Oh, they didn't fix the frickin' barrel. That's insane. I was saying that didn't hit. It's a new tile on Azarov's. Okay, cat. Sorry, Jill. Give me just a second. I have to deal with a small kitten being a nuisance. Yeah, they didn't fix this here where the killer's fat shamed, but survivors can go through. It's a bit unfortunate. David's there. Put a trap right here. Hi, David, my boy. Do you have balanced, maybe? There's Ada. Looks like you do indeed have balanced. Let's get that up. Moving into this tile. Pallet's down, but not broken, I'm pretty sure. He's still in the tile. He left. Going to Shack. You might want to just drop chase. And yes, the reason why I just moved like that is because the small cat is being a nuisance. I need you to chill, Butterboy. Either that or I'm going to send you out with Frankie. Disarmed that one too. There's Cheryl. You might not be aware of the tile there. All right, she's moving into the LT wall. That's actually great. I want to push her into the T wall. Got our 2 stacks of save, so that worked out. Though this is only our second hook this entire match. Butter, can you stop messing with things? Okay, Cat is once again being a nuisance. Is that sprint burst? Though I thought he had balanced. Maybe it wasn't balanced and it was actually sprint burst after all. Okay, Cat, you are actually being really annoying now. He's like on my mouse wire. Okay, you're coming here. No, it's just as bad because what happens is that he moves my mouse. Like, he'll jerk my mouse because of it. That's why sometimes you'll see me randomly, like, move awkwardly. Alright, sounds good. Let's put a trap right here. I don't think we get many in the way of kills here. That was a pebble. Usually you can discern where they came from there. That's adrenaline. Ada's our obsession, which is not fantastic. Let's go for Jill then. I'm gonna push her into that. Oh, I just lost Jill, getting distracted by David. Can you stop being such a nuisance, Butter? Okay, so lengthen jaws does not work. Actually, I'm kind of glad that I didn't go for him because that did test that theory. The answer is a unanimous no, it does not work. See, the reason why I don't like wireless is simply because of the fact that there is latency. You know what, let's go for our glyph. We haven't done that this entire time. Did you think you weren't gonna get hit, or... Yeah, sprint burst. Now, where is Ada, actually? Interesting thoughts. Oh no, she left. I was hopeful that maybe Ada was still in the realm for one reason or another. She is not. Oh, they're already primed and ready to go, so might as well get some extra blood points real quick. Well, that's kind of disappointing about lengthened jaws. Did they open up this one? Yeah, they opened up that one as well. That's probably where Ada was. Yes, you nuisance of a cat. Why are you yelling? Oh, hey, look at that hatch. Might as well close that real quick for some extra blood points. See, when survivors do this, I'm like, you're just kind of wasting your own time because I'm just going to go around and get some blood points. You guys kind of do nothing. Maybe just set time might be worth it. I cannot pick that up. No. There it goes. But GG, well played to these survivors. Definitely was impacted a little bit by Butter there, but c'est la vie. He was being quite the nuisance. Yes, I'm talking about you. You freaking menace to society. Between trying to drop my drink on the floor, going after my mouse, and other wires. Freaking menace. So, am I killing or surviving here, Shelby? Let me bring up Discord. Surviving, okay. I only see 3 people, 4 including me. Oh, Zuzu. Okay. So I see low slasher. Okay, yeah. Zuzu isn't there. That makes sense. Let's see. Main join slasher. And Zuzu's in here. Let's bring in Felix Boy. Spirit on the game. Ugh, that's gonna be fun. I'll have time for like maybe 1-2 scrims at most. But let me mute Discord in case someone doesn't want to be on stream. And they'll join the VC. Hello. If you have criticism, make sure it's constructive. It's okay, just be kind to people who are still learning. Yes, we have a killer from Arctic Wolves. If it was COTF, probably not. Then I don't know. I'll bring the toolbox build. It's a spirit on the game. I mean, if you want, I can take it. Okay. Also, do you guys care to be have your audio on stream or no? Once again, I have it muted beforehand. Okay. Hi, small cat. Fine, I can pick you up while we're getting set up. That way chat can see the small cat.
Drew just texted me saying he's coming right now.
Oh, is Drew playing in the next match?
Good question. I know he has to do stuff this weekend with his girl. So I'm not sure.
Let me take a look at the Discord.
But why do I never find bills? It's actually pissing me off now. That's it.
Let's see. Looks like Drew did say they were available. So probably. So if Drew's getting on, then they survive, right?
Drew.
Yeah, then Drew can.
Drew, talk to the man. He's right here.
Hello.
Hola, bro.
Are you
What's
playing
up?
on Sunday on the indoor maps? Well, that's more than I can say I'm a guaranteed no, so I'd rather you scrim against Spirit on the game than me doing so.
He said,
Spirit.
yeah. Gil
Yeah,
said, I don't want any part of that action.
I'm going to be hosting, and so I'm going to be casting instead, so you guys are on your own.
Gotcha.
I can only play one though. I have scrims different for a completely different game.
Okay.
No problemo, friendo.
Blah 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 blah. What builds? Wait, Lo, what are you wanting?
All right. Well, good luck, guys.
I'm not wanting that. Good luck, thank you.
All right. Well, I guess that works out. Someone else will take my spot. So I guess, yeah, length of jaw is not exactly the best of ideas. I guess we could just go with, like, faster set time. Hi. Are you calm now because you're being held like a little baby? You're such a child. He's like, I just want to be held. Like, I'll stop being a nuisance as long as you hold me. He's like, but I need my other hand. Wraith. So, brutal strength is definite. I mean, yes, but this one is... if this one was a human, I think they might be a little bit toxic / abusive, as in order to get attention, they throw things off of desks, they chew on things, they attempt to break things. So yeah, maybe not the best of comparisons. Yeah, you just want attention. And be held like a baby. No worries. He's literally falling asleep now. You're such a pain. Because the moment I put you down, you're going to complain, and then you're going to try and play with my mouse again. You could lay in your bed and sleep there. Look at him. Literally falling asleep. Builds for Wraith. Trying to think here. Hi. Yes, you're going nighty-night. Frankie, I think, is doing dishes right now, so unfortunately not. I mean, if I went with, like, Serpent and Shadow Dance, or even just Serpent, maybe we go with Brutal Serpent, Enduring Spirit Fury. So we're going to be breaking a lot of pallets, I imagine. Coup de grace seems a little bit cheeky at times. Save the best for last isn't great. Dissolution's really not great because it needs to be while they're inside of my terror radius. Survivor heals another survivor from one health state 32 meters away from the killer. Survivor performing a heal action will scream, revealing their location, activating death bound for the next 60 seconds. Further away from the healed survivor. Yeah, I'm considering anything that modifies, like, time takes to do exegates, gens, or healing, or other actions as slowdown. This might be one of the killers where I just slot in Noah just for the sake of having a 4th perk, honestly. Also, there is the thought of using, like, Blood Favor, for example. Blood Favor is pretty strong. Infectious doesn't really make a lot of sense. Lightborn doesn't really affect light burn, realistically speaking. You know, Play for Food is actually kind of cute on Wraith, just because we can end chase artificially by cloaking up against the obsession. So there is an argument with play for your food when I find the obsession, I suppose. Kind of a cute idea. Yeah, not a lot synergizes with Wraith. I'll have to think about Wraith a bit more. Hillbilly. Well, this one's a little bit easier. What are you doing? Fine, you go down now. What do you want? Fine, okay. Want to sit in my lap? He literally just grabbed onto my arm. You can't see him because now he's down on my lap, but he's like, no. So now he's laying down on my lap. Alright, so brutal strength. Actually bamboozle, brutal strength. Wesker we use save the best for last. I don't think that's, I mean, I guess Hillbilly can make that work. Though most times you're gonna want to M2 them down for the most part is the problem. So that's where Save This for Last doesn't feel as great. Coup de grace, maybe. Dissolution. Enduring Spirit Fury. You know what? I think on anyone, I think Billy and Bubba would make a lot of sense here if Enduring Spirit Fury. So you know what? Let's do that. I think that makes perfect sense. Breaking pallets a lot. We can take the stun, immediately go into a chainsaw dash. So I think this will work out pretty well. Are you content now, Sleepy Cat? Because you're laying in my lap. So needy. Yeah, you're just chilling now. It's like slowly slipping. I have my legs crossed, or one leg crossed over the other. He's slowly slipping into the gap between my legs. It's gonna be fun, like mid-match, when he slips and then tries to pull himself back up by sinking his claws into my thigh. Yo, what's up, Match? How you doing? How have you been as of late? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Recovering from COVID still, hence why I was not online for like a good 3 weeks. But we are back with a bit of a short stream. Probably have like 1, maybe 2 more matches left before we call it a night. Right now, dealing with a mischievous kitten in my lap as they want all the attention. Though right now is conked out and slowly but surely slipping. And I cannot do much to assist. Like, I just felt a paw slip off my leg and it was kind of dead weight. So he is out of it. You say that, but like he'll try and play with my mouse mid-game, end up like pulling on the cord, step on the keyboard. He's definitely caused a few chases, to say the least. Haven't you? A little nuisance. Oh yeah, definitely. Trying to help for sure. Little nuisance cat. He does it. I think at this point he does it more for the attention than anything. Which is rough because like I need to give him enough attention to get him to stop, but I can't give him my full attention, so he's still not content with that fact. But right now apparently he's tucking himself out and is sleeping. So that's nice at least. You are KO'd, aren't you? Alright. Well, let's see what damage we can do with the Billy Boy. We got ourselves Brutal Strength, Bamboozle, Spirit Fairy, and Enduring. Temple of Purgation. Alright. Let's go through to the opposite side here. Hopefully spot a survivor. No sign over there. No sign over here either, though we do hear a gen. We'll get the down. Let's bamboozle. Yeah, I should have blocked that off better. That's on me. That should be blocked off. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. I will note that I did not take a look at what tools these survivors have, though I did note that this Megan does have a flashlight in hand. And over here. Second gen completed. Yeah, survivors are able to do gens pretty quickly. Survivors wonder why killers bring slowdown and the amount of slowdown that they do. Games like this is why. Let's head back to the hook. Alright, they drop down. Let's go for this Meg. Perfect. Now I did hear footsteps. They may have been my own, to be fair. I was hoping I could flick that. See the Meg sprint bursting into a bit of a dead zone. They do have this pallet, though. But the Meg is setting up, meaning that they are away from gens at least. Alright, so I need to try and figure out here what we can do. That's so rough. Yeah, she knows I'm trying to fake her out. Let's just pick here. 3 gens completed. I'm like sitting a little bit further back because of the cat here, and it is mildly frustrating. I do think that... Ooh, they did the main gen. That's usually not a good idea. I hear footsteps. I was about to say, I definitely heard someone. Down. I don't see anyone else here, though based on the state of the game, it might be in my best interest to simply push them to second stage. Keep in mind, Spirit Fairy is up and running. Yeah. I think we do need to just hold down the fort, push the second stage with only 2 gens remaining. There's the Meg. Alright, let's pick up Quentin Boy. We got our second stage, so that's fine. Hi, Megan. Ooh, we do see Jill there. And the drop, there's a saboing. That is unfortunate. Really good play there. I thought even with that I had her dead to rights, but apparently not. Alright, we can eat the pallet though. Let's bamboozle it. Interesting that she's pre-dropping pretty consistently. Isn't going for stuns at all. Perfect. It was only a matter of time before it happened. But another gen completed. We're in a bit of a tough spot. A boon? Honestly, the worst thing that could be doing right now. Oh, I was gonna say no sign of them, but there's the Meg on Death Hook, so let's kill her. I was so hopeful she was gonna revolt. There's Quentin Boy. Yeah, I think we need a snowball here in order to get much of anywhere. So she's back up, unfortunately. There's no hooks between these two spots, which is kind of a huge deal. Alright, Spirit Free back up. There's Spirit Fury Enduring coming in. Alright, let's get you down for good this time. You are dying, friendo. So I think we get a 2k, maybe a 3k at most. This is where I saw someone over here. 10% off the gen. They went here. Yeah, I'm not sure where they went. Unfortunately, this gen's too far gone. Without any meaningful gen regression, we're kinda left. Really? Look at that value right there! Frickin' enduring for the frickin' win. So we know that Quentin was around as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we need to just go for her. Good life. Let's break it. Alright, pick you up. And we end up in a bit of an interesting scenario. There is a exit gate right here. We can protect this and guarantee the 2K. Meg's right there. Never mind. Perfect. Alright, if Quentin's on the other exit gate, we have all the time in the world. But if he's smart, he'll probably leave. Let's take a look at the exit gate. It's 99, so we might be setting up for the unhook. Honestly, here, I think we just force the death and move on. I think that is the right play. I want to say that he might still be close by, though. Yeah, I was about to say, if he for some reason moved to the right to dodge it, then maybe I might have been able to get him around the corner. But GG, well played to these survivors. Overall, everyone played pretty well. Honestly, that down on Quentin and progression to second hook really saved me. I know you're tired, buddy boy, but my leg was falling asleep. We're still forgetting to do the glyphs, though. Should try and do those more. Hi. That's a bit of a stretch there. Who's next? I mean, let's be honest here. Nurse could... Butter, you fell, bud. Hi. Hi. Honestly, Nurse could play with 0 perks, and she would be viable. But if we're looking at... I hate to say this, but like if we're looking at non-regression, non-slowdown builds on Nurse, I mean, Agitation, Starstruck, Awakened Awareness, Haunted Ground, Undying. Like, there's so many options for Nurse, and that's just because Nurse doesn't really need perks to be lethal. So I'm gonna try and see if I can build make a build that isn't as atrocious as humanly possible. But there's so much that works so well, too well on Nurse, in fact. You know, like, I'm all ears is not bad on Nurse, just for the fact that you do get some information when they do vault. So I will say that is not bad. Yeah, honestly, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to make a build on Nurse that isn't just outright bonkers. Starstruck especially, though, like I said, I'm of the opinion that Nurse's Blink Strike should not activate exposed status effects, although apply status abilities like Hemorrhage or Broken or so on and so forth. So that is another factor. What? Not sure if you can hear Butter yelling in the background, being a noisy one. I mean, I don't think that even does anything. Honestly, you're just gonna go perkless Nurse. Screw it. Nurse honestly does not need perks. Like, as she stands, she breaks the mechanics of the game. She's the best killer in the game for a reason. I do hope that in the near future they do the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, like, what was I saying? I hope that the bare minimum that they make it so that her M2 does not apply status effects, or rather that her Blink Strike counts as an M2 in the first place, because right now it is considered an M1, which I think is a huge mistake. I think anyone where your ability gives you the opportunity to hit should count as an M2. But this is going to be our last match. Let's see what we can do with the perkless Nurse. Spawn location would dictate they could be over here. Sure enough, there they are. Good hit on the Cloudy Girl. Dead hard. And a down. Sorry, buddy, you cannot come into my lap right now, bud. Got a bit distracted there. Yeah. Complain all you want. I know I'm being mean. Not letting the small kitty into my lap. Okay, and he literally just bounced off my keyboard. Fine, you can stay there. Just don't be a nuisance. And you're being a nuisance. Goodbye. So, quite literally, it's one of those things about Nurse, right? Like, I quite literally put my hands off my keyboard, off my mouse, got butter off of the desk, and still was able to get it down pretty cleanly on Leon. It's just insane sometimes what Nurse can do. Scratch marks. No. I don't hear them either. Let's take a look. Close one there. Honestly, it's a bit of an aggressive swing. I've been pretty patient so far in the match, but that was very aggressive. Misblinked. He tries to double back. Really? A bit of a life. I was well expecting to double back there. That's why I cut short. And just get line of sight here. Seems like he's going this way. He definitely went over here, but no clue where. My 1 gen complete, so we're not in a bad spot. 2 gens complete. Okay, now. Well, good news is we found an injured Cloudy Girl. I was about to say, remember that there's the dead hard, so let's not hit her there. I was hoping to maybe get that on the first blink. Let's blink. And get the down. Just trying to get a sense of where she was going before trying to predict. Prediction blinks can be so hit or miss, quite literally. But they're playing well, they're doing gens pretty quickly. Survivor here. Let's get the hit. And let's continue on him since he does have that med kit, though actually, the right move might be to go for the Thing, or is this Kate or Fingman? Because that forces Dwight to heal himself, take 16 seconds for him off of gens. That is 1000% lucky break. I love the name though, Fingman Hot Cheetos, that's amazing. Yeah, so hopefully Dwight used up his medkit. If it's already used up completely, even better. Of course, it's 32 seconds of wait time. Over here. 10% off the gen. There's 2 people injured here. Alright, that might be what we need to bring things back high. Can you stop playing Leapfrog? Goodbye, friend. Oh, Jesus, there she is. No, come here. Good attempt there on the flashbang. I can appreciate that. That means that's Fing Min on the unhook. We need to go for her real quick. Ugh, that's so close. Let's get the down. Put you up on hook, friendo. Demon does heal. Leon's right there. Bit of a short blink on the first one, so I'm gonna get a bit closer on him, but this works out. That's unfortunate. But Fingman did the smart thing, complete the gen first, go for the unhook second. Miss blinking now, we're rushing things. I'll commit to Leon here. We do see Fingman, I believe. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Well, let's stop the Fingman here. Completely messed that up. Yeah, that will cost us. Probably should have committed to the Leon. Gotten him down. Would have gotten us another kill, but c'est la vie. It is what it is. You can leave now. I mean, if we had gen regression, that would have been a much different story, but GG, well played to these survivors. Yeah, the fact of the matter is that running no perks does make a difference throughout the match, and they are doing a pretty good job working the gens. I mean, Prove Thyself does what it does. It is a very good perk, and that was across 2 different survivors, so they are getting constant value off of that. But I do believe that there will be our last match of the day. So that being said, as always, if you guys did enjoy the show, please make sure that follow button. If you haven't already though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help your kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all Thursday at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!